Today's the day we try and get down to Ella on the train. But we went to the station yesterday and there's no tickets available. So we need to go down there early this morning, try and book a ticket, or get any ticket whatsoever, and see if we can get on the train later today. Just got outside the front of the hotel. We're trying to find a driver now. There's usually heaps of them out here, but there's no one at the moment, so we can find. There we go, we found the man. Chris, going to the train station?
Yes.
Train station?
Okay.
Which way in? Other side. Back again at the train station trying to figure out how to get these tickets. I'm going to try and get a ticket from Kandy to Ella, but the Tuk-Tuk driver says on about another stop that you can go to called Nanuoya, I think it is. So maybe get a taxi down to there, then grab a different train, but see what the ticket man's saying. Ticket done. No second class one's available. So we had to get first class, which means you can't hang out the window and stuff, but there's a door that exits outside the train which opens up. Now we're back at the hotel. I was a bit concerned about what the name of the station, but apparently it's the right one. So now we just need to try and find a pick me to try and get us to this other station because there was no tickets available from Kandy. Driver's booked using the pick me app. We're just waiting for him to come pick us up from the hotel now. We can track him on the app. It's pretty much the same as Uber. Should be here in like 5 minutes time. We're on the car now. The pick me didn't really work, so we had to book an Uber instead. Man picked us up quite quickly. Taking us on a tour around some of the places to on our journey to the train station. We stopped off at a tea factory or tea plant. There's lots of tea leaves growing all over the place around here. It's one of the benefits, I guess, of getting a lift to Nanuoya instead of getting the train straight from Kandy, because you won't get to stop at these kind of places along the way. And even on the drive here, you've got to drive through loads of little towns and villages. I see the local way of life, plus you had like loads of like spectacular views across all the mountains, which is the same as what you get on the train anyway. So I hear, I don't really know. Now we've just come into what looks like to be the cafe or the tea drinking area. It's got a big terrace. Look at this. There's all steam coming down. Must be from the factory, I guess. Look at the view. There's just mountains everywhere you look around here. Not a bad place to have a cup of tea. While we're at the tea factory, we may as well stay for a cup of tea. What does Reg think about the tea?
It's very nice.
Tea factory done, now we're back on road going towards the train station. Probably see some more nice views along the way. Reg had a bit of an accident when we were walking out and dropped her sunglasses on the floor, but they all seem okay now.
Fixed now.
They seem to have healed themselves. Pit stop number 2, and we've stopped off with this big mountain view with a really nice looking waterfall in the distance. Pit stop number 2 finished. Now let's get back on the road and get to the train station. Journey in the taxi to Nanuoya, we've finally arrived here. Currently sitting down in the restaurant. We're just gone for some cup noodles. We just have to wait here now till 2:30, and I think the train arrives. taxi down to this station was definitely worth it. There was loads of stops along the way, loads of views to see. You can obviously get the train from Kandy, but you don't get to stop and look at the sights really, you know, take it at your own pace. So highly recommended. Arrived on the train. Not really too sure where we're supposed to be sitting at the moment. Well, we got on the train, but it turned out it was the wrong train. So we'll say bye to this one. Next one comes at 2:30, so we're going to wait for that one and we'll try again. After all the confusions with the trains, we ended up back on the one we originally came on. Turns out the other one was going to be like another hour late, so the guy who picked us up originally said jump back on, but I've got nowhere to sit, so we stood by the door that fitted the journey. The train's moving at long last. Well, we're going to have to stand here for the next 3 hours. It's nice being by the door, it's like we've got our own air conditioning. Don't need to be inside. Well, unless you want to sit down there, it's spectacular views from here on the train. With the messy and the house being outside from the doors. Everyone's up here like trying to hang out. I'm not sure I'd imagine doing that, you might get hit by a rock. And we arrived at the first stop of our Scenic Train Adventure. Although I'm on the wrong side of it, the platform's over here. But you still hang out, there's some nice dogs around here. Oh, I think he likes me. And we've got a lot of guys here doing some work on the tracks. Although when I look down the train now, no one's hanging out anymore. We're having to move again. It's quite a long train, this one. We get nice sights on both sides of the train now. So we've just gone for a tunnel. Maybe in a minute we come back out again and I'll get us to the view. Here we go, have a look at this. Selfies on the track. We're hanging out the doors okay. Back on the room again. And after the long journey, we've finally arrived here in Ella. Wasn't too bad. I think the train was only about 2 hours. Plus then it took about 2.5 hours in the car, I think it was. Views are really nice on both ways. Now time to find an Uber. No joy on the Uber front. No one seems to be accepting any of our requests. Also tried to pick me as well, but no one was accepting there either. So we've had to get a taxi from a guy at the station who's charging more, but we still have to wait around for ages. We're just waiting for the guy to come back with a van. And after our long travel day, we finally arrived at the Moi Hotel here in Ella. Room's quite nice, it's very basic. We've got a bed here with a reg on, a desk area, a t-shirt that I'm drying because I slipped and got wet, telly, and we'll come around here into the bathroom. There's me in the mirror. There's a sink, shower, toilet. And also there's a balcony with a view over the swimming pool, but it's pitch black out there at the moment, so not much you can see. I will show that tomorrow. So next is to go get some dinner, which we've ordered, and we'll go to the restaurant when they call us. Telephones rang and the food's ready. Now time to go to the restaurant. I'm arrived in the restaurant and the food's arrived. I've got the chicken, spring rolls, and we have some rice. Looks good. And we're back in the room. Dinner was good, pork was amazing. Then we had a chat with the guy who runs our hotel and I thought of some ideas of stuff we can do tomorrow. So for now, we're gonna get ready for bed and then we'll see you tomorrow.